and welcome back to my blog. 27th day of the 30-day mental diet. I'm going to have to come up with something else for my vlog here in a few days. Stop being sick. Ill health can be a habit. Just as some people are said to be accident prone, that is, they are always having unfortunate things happen to them, so it is with others in relation to their health. They always seem to be sick, and not always with the same thing. These are the people who fill the doctor's offices. The medical man provides relief for one ailment, only to find the patient back in a very short time with something else wrong with him. In spite of all that medical science does for him, he insists on something being wrong. Illness can become a habit which will manifest itself in almost any part of the body. Something is wrong. This does not mean that the patient is not really ill. Sick he is, and something needs to be done about it. More often than not, the patient is given medical assistance, then advised to change his habits, the way he lives, and his frame of mind. Along a similar line is the fact that regardless of how effective a medical treatment may be, there is little or nothing a doctor can do to save a person's life if the individual has no desire to live. The pattern of his thinking is wrong, and as to the manner in which he thinks, this is something that no one can do anything about except the person himself. Escape from illness. It is a well-known fact that a large number of individuals develop illness as an escape mechanism to keep from doing things they do not want to do or to receive attention from others that they feel they need. It is most difficult to deal with illness of this type until there is a change in the person's thinking. He will always find some illness to have. Actually, such people need to learn to escape from illness, not to it. Patterns of experience. If your thinking embodies concepts of illness, your body readily accommodates you by being ill. The reverse is also true. If you are healthy and desire to remain so, you will not entertain in any way the thought that illness is a part of your experience. Illustrative of this are the almost miraculous recoveries of individuals who should by all rights have died. They wanted to be healthy and live. Conversely, individuals who encounter a minor illness often die when there is no medical reason for them to do so. To a larger degree than you might care to admit, you alone appear to be responsible for the way your body is functioning. Get out of your way. As difficult as it may be, you often have to force yourself to get out of your own way so that life can function normally and naturally within you. You can start to discard your aches and pains when you learn to so direct your thinking that it entertains ideas of health rather than illness. Left alone, the body can pretty well take care of itself. But if in ignorance you let your thinking behave in a wayward manner, it causes nothing but grief. It had been indicated that illness, in approximately 95% of the people, can be traced to mental and emotional causes. Start to get well. If you are ill, or if you want to keep from getting ill, carefully and honestly examine your consistent way of thinking. There needs to be, literally, a mental house cleaning which discards all ideas that are opposed to a full, rich enjoyment of health. You need to create a new picture of yourself, a picture that contains the best that life has to offer in the way of health. Once you begin to see yourself in this manner and accept health as your rightful state, then illness will have no sustaining cause in your thought. Lack of conflict. When you begin to create a pattern of health in your thinking, then your body has at least a good chance to be normal and healthy. And if medical attention is needed, you will not be thwarting what medical science is doing for you. One of the most important things in discarding disease is to stop complaining about it. Cease focusing your attention on it. What you give your attention to is augmented and promoted. As long as your thoughts dwell on illness, you have little chance to escape from it, and you are in a running battle with life which always seeks to express itself in you in a normal, healthy manner. There is a need to mentally stop rejecting what you say you want. Health is an inside job. Regardless of the nature of the illness, the first step in getting rid of it starts with yourself. You need to have a will to live, a desire to be healthy. Such attitudes must be continually, not just occasionally, maintained. Get out of the habit of entertaining thoughts to the contrary. When you are able to do this, you automatically discard causative and sustaining patterns of thinking which, for the most part, have been responsible for your illness. Mental stimulants. Science. It is the patient's faith that he is going to get better that is an important determining factor. He has to mentally accept health in order to experience it. Alfred J. Cantor. Philosophy. Thought and thing depend upon and correspond to each other. Plotinus. Religion. Put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Colossians 3:10. The diet. Life, which resides at the center of my being and is what I am, ever seeks to express itself fully, normally, and naturally as healthy activity in my body. I no longer fight its action within me, but accept all that it is. There is no illness in life, God, and there is so no necessity that I should experience illness. I let go of illness and accept health. I convince myself mentally and emotionally that health is mine to experience, and I accept it as my experience. I get my negative thinking out of the way. I cease entertaining concepts of illness. Wrong. I cease entertaining concepts of myself as being other than healthy and remove ideas which have nourished and sustained illness. My thinking is continually patterned after those ideas which are for my greatest good, and they are reflected in every cell, organ, and function of my body. Whatever needs to be done to reestablish my body's normal action is being done now, so that my body perfectly expresses the perfect pattern which is its source. All is well in God's world. This I accept as my physical experience, and all unlike it now ceases to be. I start to live life, to experience a new surge of vigor and joy. Capsule supplement. I let the dynamic action of perfect life flow freely and unobstructed through me. I no longer invite illness, but declare that health alone is what I accept and experience. Today I will apply this idea to these aspects of my thoughts and actions. Fill in the blank. My particular problem, condition, or situation which it can be used to correct is, fill in the blank. Tomorrow, the end of the 4th week. Enjoy new health and happiness. The 28th day. Make it a great day, and bye for now.